and your company.
Yes, my name is Mike Hughes and I work for FintechOS.
And what does FintechOS do?
So the OS stands for operating system, which sounds a bit scary, but we're basically out to simplify financial technology for organizations. What we see is that most of the companies we speak to have very complicated technology stacks. We're trying to make it easier for them to deploy innovative new solutions, but also kind of modernize what they have at the same time, which sounds challenging, so trying to make that simple is not an easy task.
And how are you achieving that? How are you modernizing what they have, and also paint the picture? Do they have quite clunky systems that need updating, basically?
So we work with a few different customers, but many of them do have clunky systems, and not just one, but dozens.
Yeah.
Many of them are banks that have been around for, 80, 90 years, right? So you can imagine they've got all sorts of technology that's antiquated, doesn't work the way they need it to. So part of our strategy is kind of build alongside then, some people call it like a side core, lean core, hollowing out the core, but basically implementing kind of a set of technologies alongside so you can coexist and start to actually drive innovation. So customers can bring to market a new type of product offer, right? Maybe it's a new type of loan for a new segment in the market that they can't get to today. And once this kind of side core in existence, you can then start to kind of peel off bits of the existing legacy technology and replace it then with newer parts of our stack. So it kind of gives you a way forward to modernize, but without kind of the big bang approach, because core replacement's big scary stuff, takes many years. What we want to do is deliver innovation in weeks, but give you kind of a pathway forward where you can start to, on your own terms, modernize your existing stack.
And we're here at the Fintech Meetup. Why have you chosen to come to this event, and how is it going?
Yeah, so the US market's relatively new for us, right? We kind of grew up in Eastern Europe, spread to Western Europe. Everyone wants to conquer the US market, of course, right? So it's a good learning opportunity. We've been in the US for going on about 2 years now, making some good progress, got our first customers under our belt, but there's always more to learn. So to be able to have 40 conversations and partially lose your voice, right, in 2 days is actually an excellent opportunity, right, to learn. So it's a good chance for us to drive some awareness, to learn, understand if, our assumptions around this market are correct, or if we've made some mistakes, right, and perhaps what we think, people want from a solution. So first and foremost, really a learning experience. And of course, it's a lead generation opportunity too, right? So a lot of these conversations will turn into hopefully opportunities down the road to have deal conversations, for example.
And what opportunities are there in the fintech space right now? What's making you excited to work in fintech?
Yeah, I think, so we're we call ourselves a fintech enablement platform. So we allow organizations to embrace all sorts of fintech opportunities. So we include relationships with other fintechs as part of our stack. I think what's exciting is that I think banks and credit unions, the ones we're speaking to, realize that they can't really do this on their own, and that to be relevant you need to bring in newer technology, but it's not always apparent how to do that. So fintech enablement is really about enabling organizations to take advantage of new technology, and we see that as kind of important. For every organization that wants to be relevant in a couple of years from now, right, they need to bring in newer technology to do that.
And what's next for FintechOS? Where will you be in the next 5 years?
Yeah, well, after we've dominated in the US market,
exactly,
as we will surely do, global domination now. I mean, I think, the US market's tough. I think, over the next year or two, we're looking to grow substantially there. Our APAC presence, is kind of minimal right now. So I think we're already kind of a global organization, so we're looking to grow our global footprint. I think we're also looking to take advantage of regional partners, right, to help with a lot of the knowledge around regulation and compliance, for example. That's kind of our model, is to use that local knowledge and expertise as well. So starting to build those relationships and bring in those partners is kind of on our agenda for the next 6 to 12 months, going beyond that too.
Well, that sounds very exciting, and we look forward to following your journey. Thank you for stopping by and sharing your insights.
Yes, my pleasure. Thank you for having me.